Good morning. So we'll go ahead and we're going to have a little yoga here for the heart space around the holidays, for the coming of winter as well. So in yoga philosophy, the heart space is a space of warmth, and also they say fire. Right? There's kind of this transformative fire that we can tap into in the heart space. And so today's practice will be centered around that. So we'll go ahead and start standing, and you can bring one hand on top of the heart and then the other hand on top of that space. Give a little bend into the knees, close the eyes, and let yourself first sense feet. So the feet just grounding down, touching earth. And then bring your attention to the hands on top of the heart, and let yourself sense into this area. So one of the benefits of doing a practice around the heart space is this idea of coherence. Right? The heart sends off a particular electrical signal, and so does, and it influences all that's around it, right? And so when the mind, right, the thoughts have a particular wavelength as well, and when these energies become coherent or integrated or working together, right, we're kind of in the best space to relieve stress and live from a place of truth and integrity. And so if we sense in the heart space and feel into the heart space. And oftentimes in wintertime, we kind of have to cultivate this for ourselves. So this inner warmth, right? It's like the sun isn't so strong, and so we have to kind of find it inside. Let your hands slide to the back, and you can have the hands just on the upper hips and the fingers facing up if that's comfortable. You can give a little press down, and as you inhale, straighten the legs and reach the heart up towards the sky. And then we're going to lead with the heart and reach the heart forward, and you can slide the hands down the legs all the way in, and we'll fold all the way in. And then as you inhale, let the breath fill, and as you exhale, fold in a little bit more. And then slide the hands back up the legs and back to the hips. And inhale, so it's just the center of the heart lifting. And exhale, lead with the heart. Come way forward with the heart. Slide the hands down the legs and fold all the way in. And a couple more times like that. Sliding the hands up the legs, lifting, taking the hands to the low back, thighs press back, shoulders reach back, crown of the head reaches back. So back of the thighs pressing backwards as you lift the heart. And then And as you exhale, lead with the heart. Let the hands slide down the legs. This time, let's lift the heart halfway. So we'll come up just halfway, inhaling. And then as you exhale, fold all the way in. Slide the hands all the way up to the hips. Stand all the way tall. Slide the hands back behind. Back of the thighs, press back, heart lifts. And then fold all the way in, leading from the heart. So really reach the heart forward. Slide the hands down the legs when that feels appropriate. Fold all the way in. Inhale, lift up halfway. Exhale, bring hands to the ground and come all the way down to kneeling here. If it's okay to sit back onto the feet, you can sit back onto the feet. If you'd like to put a block under the hips, you can. We're going to continue with the same. So the inhale, the heart reaches. And the exhale, press the hands forward, pull the belly button back, pull the chin in towards the chest. Reach the heart forward, pull the shoulders back, keep the back of the neck long, elbows hug back behind, heart up towards the sky. And then come the other way. And then bring hands to the ground. Slide the hands forward and come into child's pose. Let the forehead come down to the ground. Maybe it touches, maybe not. If you would like to fold your forearms one on top of the other and bring forehead to the forearms, that's also a nice place. Lift the head, slide forward, come all the way onto the forearms and the belly. Let the head be soft, let the heart be soft, let everything sink down and feel yourself supported by the forearms, by the elbows. As you inhale, lift head and chest, look forward. And then as you exhale, let the head and the chest sink down. Inhale, lifting head and chest. Exhale. Release. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, softening. Just kind of move here at your own pace, finding how the body can be supported, how the breath can be supported, how the heart can be supported, how this kind of movement can help you work in towards the heart space, create softening around the heart space. some point when you lift, go ahead and stay lifted and imagine that you can isometrically, so you won't move, but that you're pulling the heart through between the arms. You might even give a little press to the tops of the feet. And then releasing and letting forehead once again rest down towards the ground. Let everything go, let everything soften. Take 3 good full breaths. Nourishing, rich breaths. And then we're going to take our fingers out to the sides. And the elbows kind of point a little bit up here. You can let the forehead come to the ground and allow the shoulders to lift. And this might be plenty. You might also choose to press into the fingertips and lift up, inhaling. And like a wave coming all the way back down again, exhaling. Inhale, lifting. And exhale, releasing. This could be high or low. You might also choose when you come up to look over one shoulder. And then as you come back down, coming back down through center, just to come up again, looking over the other shoulder. And coming back down. And come all the way back down. Take the hands back behind, lace the fingers, pull the hands down, lift head and chest, pull the shoulders way out of the ears, let the tops of the feet ground. And from here, we're going to come all the way back to child's pose. This time you might take the knees nice and wide, turn the palms up towards the sky, release the forehead once again down towards the ground. Let the breath center around the movement of the breath around the heart, right? So that sometimes we get kind of locked or hard around the heart space. Adding physical movement to remind us of our fluid nature. And then we'll turn the palms down and walk the palms over towards the right. You might choose to reach the left arm a little bit longer. Take the right hand like you had a coffee mug under and place the forehead on that fist. Let's go ahead and come back center, and we'll walk right over to the other side. So Left hand goes right arm goes a little bit further forward. Left hand, left fist, perhaps underneath the forehead. And then back to center. Let's press all the way up and either sweep the shins around or come over the tops of the shins. We'll come to a seated position. Let's take the legs long out in front. Take the hands down by the sides. Loop the shoulders forward, up, and around. A couple times like that. Shoulders forward, up, and around. Let's bend left foot to the ground. We'll take right hand to the left knee and just a gentle twist, looking back behind. Come back forward and come right over to the other side. Left hand to the right leg, right hand back behind. And once you find the seat so that you can sit and then lift up through the center line, it is true that when we twist, the spine actually compresses downwards, but we still want to think about lifting up through the spine just so that we're not slumping, right? But then as we twist, the spine technically gets a little shorter. Maybe look over the right shoulder. And back to center. Lift the arms all the way up and overhead, inhaling. And then exhale, fold forward, rounding. Hands to the ground, to the legs, to the feet, any which way they touch. And we're going to come all the way down onto our backs. So scooch forward if you need to. Roll all the way down. Let the feet remain on the ground. Take the arms nice and wide, and we'll windshield wiper the knees side to side. Come back up to center. Slide the hands behind the head. Take an inhale. Press into the elbows. Maybe lift the chest just a little. And as you exhale, let the spine imprint down into the ground. The belly comes down and we curl up. And again, this is that place where it's high or low, either way. The inhale, it's more about the breath, right? And the breath moving in places where maybe it's previously a little bit more stuck. And we have to remember that the mind is involved in that stuckness, right? There are invisible parts to us, invisible parts to our movement. And so the more that we can kind of feel into it with the breath, the more gets uncovered, all the parts of ourselves. Start to have access. If this feels good, you can stay in this movement, lifting and lowering. If you would like to also lift the knees, you can spend your inhale while you're down, your chest is down, and then as you exhale, you can lift the knees and let the elbows come towards the knees. And the inhale, I like to let the feet barely touch the ground. And then the exhale, I'm looking for the tightest little squeeze. Let's do one more wherever you're at. Feet come down, chest comes down, and we can release. Let's go ahead and take the left knee over and then the foot up towards the sky. And you can hold on to that left leg and point and flex through that foot, or take some circles, or both. Just kind of exploring a little bit of movement, not only in the ankle, but the toes as well, and the sole of the foot. If it feels comfortable to take the right leg long, you can take the right leg long. And bend the right knee, bring the foot to the ground, take the left ankle, across the right knee. And we'll let that right knee come out towards the right. And the left arm out towards the left. You might also pick up your head, turn your head to look towards the left fingertips, and then relax the shoulders. And then let's lift the knees. Use the core, lift the knees, and then let the knees come over to the other side. So they're just going to fall over towards the other side. And recognize that one of the things that happens with the winter, go ahead and pull the knees back up to center. One of the things that happens with winter is there's these kind of like a quietness in the air. Right? It's like summertime. Go ahead and pull the right knee in. And you can actually also grab the left leg and pull the left leg in as well. So we can kind of recognize this quieter time of year, right? In between the bursts of holiday excitement. And the quieter times are kind of calling us for a little bit more softness, a little bit more restorative, a little bit more restfulness, right? Good. And then let's go ahead and bring left foot to the ground. We'll take the right leg up towards the sky. You can hold on wherever that's comfortable. And then take the left leg long, point and flex through the right toes. So just that little bit of recognition, right, of the quieter times. Finding ways to honor that in our life. Good. And then the left foot can come back down to the ground. Take the right ankle across and let the left knee come down to the ground. And the right arm way out towards the right. And you can pick up your head, turn the head, and look towards the right fingers if that's okay in your body. And then we'll lift the legs back up. And over to the side, so we're just coming right over into the other direction. I like the arms just straight out from each other and the head up. Sometimes with this pose as well, taking the arms all the way overhead and taking the, clasping the fingers and taking a long reach and reaching the left knee away from the hands. And go ahead and release back high. Take the left knee into the chest and wrap the right arm around the right thigh and kind of hug that in. And then we'll go ahead and release. This time both feet down, both legs long on the ground. Let's have just a short Shavasana here. So when we sit around the fire, there's this mesmerizing quality to the fire. And this mesmerizing quality, it takes us into this time between time. It's like an invitation to put down the to-do list, and maybe most importantly to put down the roles that we have in life, the role that we take on in life. And the importance of laying that role down for some time in our day so that we have an opportunity to see who we are, and so yoga has put fire, there's a fire in the heart space. And that same mesmerizing quality of fire, when we watch fire, can be found in the heart space. The same mesmerizing quality. And let's go ahead and roll over to a side. Use the hands. We'll come up to a seated position and cross the legs, or any way that feels okay to sit. We'll come seated, and once again we'll place hands on the heart. And the opportunity, giving ourselves the opportunity to listen inwards. And then palms together, bowing head to heart. We'll end our session together with this wish that all the beings everywhere, they know love and they know peace. And that wish is Loka Samasta Sukhino Bhavantu. Om Shanti, Om Peace. Namaste.